VJ Edgecombe went from unknown to unstoppable, and he did it faster than anyone expected. In this video, we're breaking down how VJ Edgecombe became one of the most exciting young players in the NBA. From raw high school potential to pro-level dominance, his rise has shocked coaches, fans, and even veteran players. We'll look at what makes his growth so different and how he's already making history. Stay until the end to see the exact mindset, habits, and training details that helped VJ Edgecombe go from hidden prospect to headline star, and why this might only be the beginning of a legendary career. How does someone go from potential to production almost overnight? Every great player builds from a strong foundation, and for VJ Edgecombe, that started long before the NBA lights. Growing up in the Bahamas, he wasn't surrounded by massive training centers or big-name coaches, just open space, raw passion, and a deep desire to compete. He played everything he could: track, soccer, pickup ball, anything that let him move and think fast. That early versatility became his superpower. Sprinting built his speed. Soccer sharpened his footwork. Basketball taught him patience and control. When his family moved to the US, those raw tools became the base for something special. At Long Island Lutheran High School, VJ's intensity stood out immediately. He didn't just rely on athleticism, he worked on technique. Coaches remember him being the first one in the gym and the last to leave, shooting, running drills, and studying plays until he understood every detail. By senior year, he was a national 5-star recruit, known for explosive energy and leadership. That strong foundation, built from hard work and curiosity, set up everything that came next. What looked like sudden growth later was really years of quiet grind. How did VJ Edgecombe turn athletic promise into real-world skill so quickly? The answer lies in how he trained after high school. Most players focus on what they're already good at. Edgecombe didn't. He attacked weaknesses, shooting off the dribble, defensive footwork, ball control. He worked on everything until it was sharp. He approached each offseason like a classroom. Every missed shot became a lesson. Every tough defender became a study subject. When others rested, VJ watched film, learning how pros read screens, anticipate passes, and create space. Coaches say he has one of the most detail-oriented minds they've ever seen in a young player. He doesn't just play by instinct, he plays with intention. His game feels fast because his decisions are instant. But those instant reads come from thousands of repetitions. By the time he entered the NBA, Edgecombe wasn't just athletic, he was polished. His jump shot was smoother, his handles tighter, and his defense smarter. The rookie label didn't fit for long. What happens when preparation meets opportunity on opening night? That answer came in his NBA debut against the Boston Celtics, a game no one will forget. Under the bright lights, against one of the toughest defenses in basketball, VJ Edgecombe exploded for 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, leading the Philadelphia 76ers to a stunning 117-116 win. It wasn't just the numbers, it was how he did it. He scored from everywhere: pull-ups, corner threes, drives through contact. His pace never broke, and his confidence looked like that of a veteran. That 34-point night set a franchise record for the most points ever by a 76ers rookie in their debut, surpassing even Allen Iverson. After the game, analysts compared his poise to seasoned stars. One headline read, "VJ Edgecombe just arrived," and the league felt it. Within 48 hours, his jersey was one of the top-selling rookie jerseys in the league. That debut wasn't luck. It was the visible proof of all those hidden hours. For Edgecombe, it was less about announcing himself and more about confirming what he already knew he could do. How good has he really been since that debut? After the first few weeks of the season, VJ Edgecombe's numbers speak for themselves. He's averaging 21.2 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 5.4 assists per game, while shooting over 49% from the field and 38% from three. For a rookie, that's elite territory. Production levels that most players take years to reach. He's already had multiple 30-point games, several double-doubles, and highlight plays that dominate social media. But beyond stats, his efficiency and decision-making have impressed coaches league-wide. He knows when to take over and when to facilitate. Veteran teammates praise his focus. They say he studies scouting reports as if he's been in the league for years. His defensive instincts, especially his ability to anticipate passes, have turned him into a reliable two-way threat. In short, VJ Edgecombe isn't just producing like a top rookie, he's performing like a future star, and he's doing it with the calm of someone who's been preparing for this moment his entire life. What's the real secret behind getting this good this fast? Ask anyone close to VJ, and they'll give the same answer. His work ethic. He treats every practice like it's Game 7. When training ends, he stays for extra drills. When teammates relax, he studies film. Even after great games, he looks for ways to improve. He's obsessed with details, hand placement on defense, shooting form consistency, recovery routines. Trainers say he logs his workouts daily, tracking progress the way most players track highlights. That discipline compounds over time, creating what looks like sudden leaps in ability. He's also a student of mental preparation. Before games, he visualizes scenarios, defensive switches, last-second shots, pressure moments. By the time they happen on the floor, he's already rehearsed them in his mind. This combination of physical and mental discipline separates him from other young talents. It's why his development curve looks exponential, because he's training like a veteran in a rookie's body. What keeps him grounded when success comes this fast? For Edgecombe, humility isn't just a trait, it's a strategy. He knows that ego slows progress. He's thankful but never satisfied. Reporters say he gives credit to teammates before himself, and he still messages his old coaches for advice. He carries the same calm energy in interviews that he does on the court. No trash talk, no drama, just quiet confidence. When asked about his debut, he said, "It's one game. The goal is consistency." That mindset shows in how he plays. He doesn't chase highlights. He builds them naturally through teamwork and effort. Every possession is treated like an opportunity to improve, not just impress. That's the mindset of longevity. It's what turns breakout players into lasting stars. And it's what's pushing Edgecombe's rise beyond hype into history. Why did VJ Edgecombe's development explode faster than other prospects? 3 reasons: adaptability, maturity, and focus. First, adaptability. Edgecombe can adjust his game to any situation, faster pace, new defensive schemes, different teammates, without losing rhythm. He studies fast, applies faster. Second, maturity. Most rookies let success go to their heads or let mistakes shake their confidence. VJ does neither. He treats both success and failure as data. Third, focus. In an era of distractions, he stays laser-locked on improvement. Social media hype doesn't change his priorities. Getting better does. Those traits compress what usually takes years of learning into months of mastery. That's why his rise feels unreal, because it's fueled by habits most players don't develop until much later in their careers. So where does he go from here? If Edgecombe continues this trajectory, the conversation around him will shift from surprising rookie to future franchise cornerstone. Analysts already project him as a contender for Rookie of the Year, and his advanced metrics rank among the best first-year players in the league. His chemistry with teammates like Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid adds another layer. He doesn't just fit in, he elevates them. When he's on the floor, spacing improves, pace increases, and energy spikes. Off the court, his story inspires young athletes, especially from smaller countries, to believe they can make it too. Edgecombe represents the idea that greatness isn't born in big markets. It's built through big effort. The most exciting part? He's only 19 years old. If this is the starting point, imagine what the next 5 years will look like. VJ Edgecombe didn't just get good, he got great, fast. From the dirt courts of the Bahamas to the bright lights of the NBA, his rise proves that success favors those who prepare long before anyone is watching talent open the door. Discipline kicked it down. And as VJ Edgecombe keeps rewriting what rookie potential means, one thing's clear: this isn't the peak, it's just the beginning.